Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I was just out like sun gazing and feeding the birds and shit. Like I went to feed the birds and literally there was like 100 of them that come at one shot. One came from like behind me and damn near clipped the side of my head. It's crazy. I don't know what my obsession is with the birds. But then when I went out to sun gaze, this huge like eagle flew and landed on top of the telephone pole and was just looking at me. And to me, that's like spiritual protection. Sorry, that was like spiritual protection. Me being told like we see you, we're protecting you, we got you, right? Because when I go out there to sun gaze, like I said, when the crows crow, like they let me know when there's somebody that's not so great around me. But I don't know what this thing is with me and birds. I don't know. That's what she said, right? But I have a couple messages for you guys. So the narcissistic parent will constantly, like every little mistake that the child makes as a child is like a catastrophe, you know? And the way that they approach the situation is more or less coming from a place of disappointment. You know, if the child drops something or something breaks, you know, it's like, Timmy, and that constant voice of disappointment now makes this child feel like they are a disappointment. And then when they get older, and then now they're around this parent all the time, when they get older, they wind up becoming obsessive with apologizing. They overly apologize for everything because they're nervous and they feel like if they make a mistake, then they're disappointing everybody, right? It also gets to the point where that certain child will, now if you say something like, oh, you left that open and shit, they get protective. It's like overly protective. It's like, well, sorry, you know, and like all you're doing now is saying it the way it should have been said by the parent. But all they know is the reaction of like, enough already. All you do is tell me I'm a disappointment. And this is another thing that creates toxic adults. And then now they raise their children the same way. So it's like generational curses, they run deep. And it's not so much always a curse. It's just a pattern that doesn't need to happen, I feel like, and be carried on, okay? Another thing was budget. I saw budget a lot on the side of the truck. So a lot of you either are budgeting right now or you need to start budgeting right now. I don't know if you guys spend a lot of money, if some of you or some people are ordering a lot of takeout food and not paying bills or, you know, whatever it is, there's no judgment here. This is just a message that I got, right? There's somebody that is going to have a heart attack, or they feel like they're having one, or they had one, but I'm picking up heart attack and schizophrenia. Somebody has schizophrenia. I don't know if they were diagnosed with this schizophrenia or if they don't know that they have it. But it's like hallucinations and delusions, irritability, and lots of dark thoughts. People mistake this with multiple personality disorder, but they said it's not a multiple personality disorder. There's not more than one personality in there. It's the disruption of thoughts that go from one thought to another. There may be a peaceful thought and then a raging thought. And there's multiple of these different types of thoughts, and it's like just a shit stew of negative thoughts. So somebody is schizophrenic, and I feel like somebody feels like they're having a heart attack. So I'm going to get into this a little bit. Archangel Michael, please protect me while I receive this message and leave out any negative energy that could prevent me from doing so. Thank you so much for your guidance and your protection always. Someone could be dealing with a water sign. It does not have to be, though. Somebody from your past, possibly. You have your guard up with this person. Maybe you've seen a side of this person that they showed their schizophrenia to you. Maybe they showed this rage to you and you're very guarded. I feel like you also know that this person is deceptive and sneaky. Okay, so this person may feel like they don't have anybody right now. They could have been betrayed or left behind when shit got bad by the person they were with. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know about this person who's schizophrenic? I'm not sure if the same person that has schizophrenia is the same person that's having the heart problems. All right, I'm going to ask one first. What do we need to know about this person who's suffering from schizophrenia, please? What do we need to know about this person? Knight of Cups, so water energy. Okay. Somebody's name could be John. Clarify this, please. Knight of Cups. So, I feel like this person comes off as sweet. You would never know that this person has schizophrenia. And I think that what doesn't help this person's diagnosis, if they have been diagnosed, is the fact that they have this obsession with money and being popular or being famous or being seen as somebody that has it all together. I think that the obsession with money and material things is definitely not conducive for schizophrenia or making it easier on somebody. Because I feel like the more that they try to strive for this, and if they can't achieve it, then these rages come out. There may have been people who tried to offer this person help and they are in denial about the fact that they even need help. They reject it. I feel like when people offer this person assistance, they reject it because this could be the kind of person that, there's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with everybody else. I just feel like when you go your entire life denying the fact that you're the problem, I mean, it makes it that much more impossible for you to heal from the problem, right? What else can you tell me? So it could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, masculine, or this is just someone in that energy. Yeah, I feel like this person feels like they don't have anybody in life. It's a shame. I feel like this person feels alone in the world or that nobody understands them. I think this person tells a lot of stories that they don't remember they told, and then they wind up looking like a liar when people call them out on things. I think this person comes off as who they want people to see them as, right? And then when they can't keep up with it, I feel like they go in like a shell. It's like a shell, like they go in hermit mode because they have to rebuild up this character that they have been building for so long. Yeah. Because they have to, okay, so what they do is they go into hiding. And with this, it's like, this is what I'm getting from this, is like they plan on what other person they're going to bring into their life. Let me study this person that I want now and become this person. I don't think that this is very good for somebody who has schizophrenia or any kind of personality disorder, because now you're portraying different characters to try to come off as that person to somebody. And now you have all these characters floating around like in your psyche. And it's like now you don't know who you are. This is what happens when you do this shit. You wind up not knowing who you are. And that's a scary thought. For me, it's a scary thought. It's the kind of person where when you're in a room, there's a group of people in a room. They listen and they pay attention to everything everybody's saying so that they know exactly what to say to each person to get what they need out of that person in case they run into that person again. They know exactly what to say to get a conversation going to build some kind of false trust. And this is the spiritual card that came out before I did this. I should have showed you guys this. The world doesn't owe you anything. So this person may believe that, maybe one of those like, why me, woe is me, victim type, where everything's happening to them. And I just kind of feel like, I feel like people aren't buying it anymore. Could be a Gemini. What else, please? Yeah, it could be a Capricorn here. I think that they always pick toxic lovers. And if this is, okay, so this makes sense. So if they have toxic personalities, they're going to attract the same toxic lovers. So if you're preying on somebody and this other person is also coming off as who they want people to think that they are, now you're not genuinely getting the real person that you think that is either. So now you got two people together, like this is what I'm looking at. Now you got two people together who possibly both have this disorder, okay? Because it is a mental disorder. Give me something I need. Can't get enough of your love. Tell me I got something for you. So it's like, let me see what kind of person you are so I can match that. What happens though when you can't keep up with it anymore? Yeah, I think this is a person that's very hurt. They had a lot, they were maybe hurt as a child, maybe they felt abandoned as a child, maybe they were hit as a child, for some even worse, and I'm sorry about that. But I feel like this person has a very childish mentality, almost like a kid, like a little kid. Like they could even when they're by themselves even act like a kid. Like, you know, I've seen those movies and shit and documentaries of people that they started talking like a child. And it's this, well, I mean, they say it's not a multiple personality disorder with this shit that I'm talking about, that it's another thought form. This person could like young people younger than them. Okay, so they are very childish in nature, but they come off when they first meet somebody like a man. So this is the masculine energy I'm picking up on. And I honestly think that this person, with their offer that they give, is like they have it together. I'm very put together. I'm very established. And they come off and they may lie about the things that they have, the things that they've done, where they've been. They may say they've traveled. They may say they went to college and they didn't. This is somebody who takes on too many personalities, and then they don't even know who the original one is because they've been doing this for so long. It's like they need constant supply. They can't be alone. They will always have chicks on the back burner because they know that they sabotage these relationships. They know that these things were never built to last. All right. Yeah, and then they wind up, because they have a fear of rejection, they have abandonment issues. This is the shit I'm talking about, man. Like, the shit with parents and how they raise their children is so crucial to how they act as adults. I just like, you know, totally off topic, but this morning I was thinking about, like, because now when you start healing, you start having these flashbacks of childhood and shit, and you don't want to be rude about it. You don't want to say, like, you know, my parents did this, that, or the other, because we don't blame everything on our parents, but there are things that happened in our childhood that have helped us mold to the person that we are now and why we act a certain way. It's just facts. When we heal, though, we don't feel the need to take on that role anymore, and we wind up changing the way that we act towards people, and we have a little more respect towards people and ourselves. So I remember I had this flashback of my mom, because when I first had my baby, I lived at my parents' house, and that was like one of them situations where, like, it was uncomfortable because I was reminded nonstop about the fact that I was living there, you know. And then I wanted to have my mom didn't want to babysit for me. It was like always trying to make things difficult for me. She didn't want to babysit. I wanted to go to work. I didn't want to be on welfare. I went to work, and so she didn't want to babysit for me. So then I would find somebody to come over and babysit. She didn't want from people in the house. And it was just like always to try to make something difficult for me. And I don't really know why, you know, whatever it is. It's a healing that it's something within her. So I remembered, and this like made me cry this morning. I like broke down completely because I had these visions and these flashbacks of my mom when my son would wake up as an infant, okay? And he had a room upstairs on the 3rd floor. We both did. There was like an attic that was turned into 2 bedrooms. They were across the hall from one another. And she would go upstairs because she had rages. She had fits. And like, you know, I know it. My father knows it. My sister knows it. It just wasn't talked about a lot. Well, it was. It was talked about behind her back like everybody does shit. They don't ever confront the person. Everybody talks about people behind their fucking backs, right? So she would kick the door open. This is him waking up and crying, like wanting someone to come hold him, right? She would kick the door open and make him jump. And then she would go, "What?" and scream to the point where he would be red in the face. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, you guys. Like, it's a lot because I just remember how scared he was, you know, and she didn't want me coming up there. She would be like, "I got it. I got this." And she would scream and he would be so scared. He would cry to the point where he couldn't breathe anymore. And it was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you bitch? What the fuck is wrong with you? What? Now I'm realizing it's a mental illness that has been hidden for a long time, because if you did that now, you'd eat my fist, period. But because they hold this "you're staying in my home" thing, it's like, that didn't make it okay though. That did not make it okay for you to put my kid in a state of fucking fear and panic as a baby. And then make me feel like I couldn't do nothing about it, okay? Because like I said, if you did that shit now, I'd punch you in the mouth, period. All this love and light shit would go right out the fucking door. Because I resent her. You know what I'm saying? It's like I have resentment because of this. Because none of this shit ever got spoken about. And this is happening with a lot of us. We're starting to remember things and times where our mothers had fucking rages, or our parents were screaming and fighting right in front of us and shit. And then they act like, what happened to this kid? You had a lot to do with how we turned out, okay? Whether you want to admit the shit or not. Now, before you're healed, you're carrying around this hidden resentment. And you don't realize why you're making decisions you make, why you don't respect yourself, why you're choosing the men or the women that you're choosing. It has a lot to do with the parents that you were around. Real fucking rap. And this isn't about whether they want to admit it. This is about you acknowledging it and healing yourself so that you don't pass this down to your children, or you don't pass this toxic behavior on to other people who don't deserve it, okay? Tickets are available through Ticketmaster.com. It's like my boyfriend and I. We both talked about how our mothers both would just be cooking dinner and then have these mental fucking breakdowns and lock themselves in the bedroom and start slamming shit and cabinets and doors and screaming. They both did it. They both did it. You both did it. And if you're both watching, you both did this shit. We talk about it. And it's like we both held this in, you know? And there's a lot of reasons why we're together. We're healing each other. We're helping each other heal from a lot of shit that like nobody helped us with, because nobody was equipped to do the shit. My parents never wanted to go to therapy because they were so afraid that they didn't want the therapist to know they smoked pot. You selfish motherfuckers. You didn't want the therapist to know that you smoke pot because that would immediately put you in the wrong. So instead, it's like the child gets affected by this, okay? And this is something that I'm still healing from. I am not completely healed. No, you know, I'm not going to lie to everybody and tell everybody I'm completely healed. We are healing over here, is what I say. There's a lot to heal from, okay? So it's just a lot, you know, and I'm just warning you guys, if you're not going through this yet, you're going to have these visions and reminders of shit that happened in your childhood, and you're going to be like, holy shit, this is why I do this. It's imperative for your journey. It's imperative for you guys to go through this shit, because our parents are only taking on the same persona that they saw their parents have. So that told me, okay, that was like, well, I guess if my mom did this to my son, that's clearly what she did when I was a child, right? Because I had a very tumultuous relationship with my mother when I was a child. She would physically hit me. She would scream in my face. She would tell me she hated me. She wanted to kill herself. And my dad just never wanted to get involved. He was, I don't want to get involved, baby. This is your wife. This is your wife. This is who you chose to have me with. You have to get involved at some point, right? He didn't want to get involved with her either. She was too much to handle. You couldn't talk to her about anything. You couldn't tell her she was wrong. Like, God forbid, I'm telling you now, you were fucking wrong. You were wrong. And my father was wrong for not wanting to deal with it as my father and my protector. Okay? So a lot of you are going to be realizing this. So now I'm like, okay, so this must have been how you were with me when I woke up and shit. Because I know she didn't want me. I mean, that was fucking clear. If it was up to her, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be here anymore. Okay? But it wasn't up to you. Surprise. So, there's that. I don't know. I just wanted to talk to you guys about that because I couldn't talk. If I went to tell my family members about it, right, I already know how this would go. That's just your mom. No, that's not okay. And they would hide it under the rug because the family, it runs deep to mental illness. It doesn't just go to just one sibling. All of my aunts, you know what I mean, have something. We all have something going on, but they don't want to admit it because it takes a lot of work to do this work. This shadow work is difficult, and not everybody's equipped for this. And the first part, if you're interested in healing, the best thing you can do is admit that there was a problem, because the denial shit will just put you into this schizophrenic, delusional, hallucinogenic state, right? To constantly think that it's everybody else that's the problem and not you. At some point, you don't have a choice. Take accountability for your actions, right? And no good parent screams in a child's face like that deliberately to see them cry. My mom was the kind of mother where she would make you upset and then want to hug you. A typical narcissist. They like to hurt you and then come and fix it. It's like my aunt, she would fuck you up and then come as your savior, and then she'd fuck you up again and then come and and it's like a mental mind fuck. Okay. The only way that I could heal from this shit was to get away from all of them. And for a lot of you, that's what you have to do, or that's what you are doing, or whatever. And it's like, I hope everybody on the planet gets healed, but not everybody's ready for it, unfortunately. And, I don't suggest hanging around people who don't want to heal and don't feel like they've ever done anything wrong that they need healing from. They're toxic, and there's just nothing that they can help you with that in your life. Okay, so I want to talk about this this masculine energy who is about to have a heart attack. Or it may not be a masculine. Why am I saying masculine? I don't know why I just said that. Maybe it is, because it could be either one. I wasn't really picking up on a gender. Let's read the back of this card. Acting like the world owes you something keeps you in a mentality of scarcity. Here's the hard truth. The universe never borrowed anything from you. All the gifts that she's given you so far have been gifts. If you treat everything in your life like that, you'll be a lot happier. Unless you're a dick, then you'll just be grumpy. It's your choice, boo-boo. So that could be for a masculine energy that thinks that the world owes them something. I don't know. What do we need to know about this masculine energy that's having heart problems? Or I don't know if this person smokes a lot. They could smoke cigarettes, weed. They could smoke other stuff. Let's see. They could eat a lot of fattening foods. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they like fast food. They like wings. They like cheesesteaks. They like French fries. This could be the kind of person that acts like they eat healthy in front of other people, but when nobody's around, it's like, I mean, I've actually done that. I can't even judge, There's no judgment here for what I'm pulling on right now. I want to, if I can give somebody a clear message, it could be a Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but it could be a Cancer. Yeah, I feel like it's so if you have back pain, there's a lot of strange that you wouldn't realize, like fatigue, chronic fatigue and shit. But obviously the main one is just the pain in the chest. But it's like a silent, the heart disease is a silent killer. But the heart attacks, they could start earlier and they don't happen at that very moment. But if you don't do something to treat it, or to actually like change your diet and the way you're living, that could be it for you. So let's find out more. So I hope this isn't somebody's karma though. That would be pretty rough. I mean, I'm pretty sure that of all the ways that people have gone on this planet, I'm sure a heart attack was somebody's karma. It could be this karmic female. Yeah, I don't really think that this chick smiles anymore. I don't think she likes the fact that you smile, Divine Feminine. I think that you know those people that are like that misery loves company? That shit is so true. Alright. What else do we need to know? So the world card landed sideways. Somebody could like really kind of be in the middle of a catastrophe. But because it landed like this, somebody could be laying down in pain. Like this chick is laying down now. Yeah, oh wow, I didn't realize that was on the bottom. So somebody could be feeling like they're dying. They could be feeling like they're having a heart attack. This is what I'm picking up. I'm drawn to the M on this card. So this person's name could begin with an M. And then there's also an M on the Wheel of Fortune card at the top. So, but I feel like somebody's laying there, or they're on the floor, or somebody's going to find them on the floor. Wow. What else? One more can you tell me about this, please? What more can you tell me, please? What more can you tell me about this person, please, that's having heart problems? Tower landed sideways, too. Wow. I feel like somebody's going to just fall over. I don't ever have my cards land like this, ever. And both of these did. They both landed just like this. So I feel like something's falling, or this person is falling, or it's like one of them. I'm looking at, like, now I'm drawn to like this chick here. I honestly feel like someone is slumped over, or like on the floor, or that's how somebody, they're gonna find somebody. There's that it could be a Cancer. I'm sorry, but Cancer that has heart problems. Queen of Cups at the bottom. It could be a Cancer. Go to the doctor if you're having this chest pain. Look at this. It's like, I feel like this could be somebody's mother or somebody's wife with the Empress here. This also could be like because someone's realizing they backstabbed and betrayed somebody. This could be like the result of somebody not being able to handle this karma that's coming back for backstabbing somebody. I mean, I hate to even say that, but the universe is very unforgiving with certain shit, we're realizing, right? We're on 27 minutes already. I honestly think this could be a mother. I feel like somebody's feeling pain. They could be feeling the pain like in their back. They could be feeling the pain in like all over the place. Wow. Alright. You better be good so somebody knows they haven't been a good person. Somebody knows that they haven't had good thoughts. Somebody knows that they've been a dark person. Somebody may get a message about somebody having a heart attack. You may get a message about somebody having a heart attack. If this is your mother, or this is a wife, or some kind of female, you may have to be strong for this person. You may have to like let pride go aside if you haven't spoken to this person, or you know that this person actually is responsible for backstabbing and betraying you. You may be asked to be the bigger person, and you may be this person's strength. Ironically, I just heard. Yeah, you may wind up reconciling with this person. Maybe because this person may have done magic on you and shit. This could be the returning of magic. Maybe they were sending heart attack energy towards you, and instead the shit went back. Yeah, this could be the product of hate. I keep telling you guys, get that fucking hate out of your heart, man. You will feel it physically. It will manifest physically on you. And I know that it's hard, like when you're so filled with hate for most of your life, right? And you hit it really well. How do you just change overnight, right? I'm even trying to be empathetic to the people who are hateful. Like this shit sucks. I ain't gonna lie, it sucks. I'd rather say fuck you, bitch, you know? But for this shit with somebody, I honestly feel like somebody's having a lot of chest pain. And I feel like they know that their end is near. And I honestly think it's because, look, I think people are walking away from them. So this person may wind up having a heart attack when nobody's there, and this could be the karma, man. Look at this shit. Somebody's not feeling good. They're tired. They're dizzy. Wow. it could have something to do with this karmic masculine or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody, these people, somebody could have, I don't know why I said these people. I feel like there's multiple people who are walking away from this person. They don't want nothing to do with this person, and it could have something to do with a fire sign. What is this fire? What does this King of Wands have to do with this? What does this King of Wands have to do with this, huh? What does this King of Wands have to do with this situation? Okay, so maybe this person left them. This could be a karmic masculine that left this karmic female. And yeah, they took off. So he could have left her with all kinds of bills, or left her with a home, or left her with all kinds of responsibilities or some shit like that. Somebody could be literally like laying in the middle of a room on the floor, or that's where somebody's going to find somebody. I don't like giving these messages and shit. We're at 30 fucking minutes already. Can I get a sign, please, for Cancer? Look at this shit. Didn't I say it was a Cancer? Yo, man, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if you're going through this, but I really do. They're embarrassed. Look, there's a Cancer that's embarrassed for the shit that they did. They're embarrassed about the shit that's coming out, and I feel like it's affecting them in their heart. All right, so let's see this. I want to get some, wow, look at Exorcist is at the bottom. Somebody was messing with that dark shit, and it's coming back as a heart attack. This is what I'm seeing. This could be the same person that's experiencing schizophrenia, or they never got diagnosed with it, or but it was just 31 when I said that it's coming back as a heart attack. Okay, so I do feel like somebody's going to pass away. This could be tied into when another one bites the dust, where detective. So because somebody could have lied about you, right? Falsifying information. They could have lied about some documents. They could have, yeah, about you, goddess. So somebody told so many lies and did so much dirt. Wow. Prostitute. They could have said you were a prostitute, or somebody could have found out that this chick was a prostitute and they said that you were. Wow. Exorcist is at the bottom again. Somebody gonna pass away. And I feel like honestly, it's gonna be a heart attack, man. I don't know if this person had heart problems. Yeah, look, again, they're broke. They don't have anywhere to go. I feel like whatever this person did, I feel like it's a female. They are being seen as, this could be someone in your family with the 10 of Pentacles. They also could have had a bunch of money and they lost it. This is the kind of person that they could have had a settlement, or they could have had like a will, or they could have had somebody die, and I feel like they had money and they absolutely spent it all or blew it all on a masculine. Yeah, thinking that they were going to move forward with a masculine energy, and I think they lost everything. I think this sounds like karma. I'm sorry. And then when I just realized this is on the bottom of the other deck, like looking right at me. I honestly think this is somebody's karma for betraying a female, a divine feminine. Queen of Cups, there's that Cancer again, okay? They could be going to jail. She could have found out she's going to jail or prison. Yeah, somebody's very regretful of the trouble that they caused. Wow. Queen of Wands, there she is, the karmic. So I'm going to cut it here because I just feel really sad about this. But there's a karmic female, and I feel like it's a water sign that's going to have a heart attack. I think they're either finding out that they're definitely going to be doing time. People are seeing that this person lied, that they were doing magic. Everything is getting exposed at one shot. And it's manifesting itself, the ugliness on this person, because I think this person came off as sweet in front of everybody, but they were really dark and evil on the inside, and it's manifesting as a heart attack. I told you guys, I'm telling you, that shit will manifest as a sickness and illness. If you're ugly on the inside, you have hatred. That's why it's so important to heal and take this shit seriously, okay? I love you guys. I'll be back later. I'm really sorry for whoever this is for, okay? Have a good day today. See you later, guys. Bye.